Hey guys, my name's Colby. I just wanted to give a quick opinion on this AI artwork controversy with Epic Games and Fortnite. But first, a quick disclaimer: do not harass Epic Games nor their staff. It's not that serious. But in this video, I'm just going to lay down the proof that they were already using AI last season and nobody caught them then. So here we are now. But first, for context, I am a gallery recognized painter. As in I've had paintings in galleries that have sold for money in the real world. Incidentally, I am also someone who has grown up playing video games their entire life, and I also make maps. And I know that you can make artwork for a video game without the usage of AI generated art, and without Photoshop even, so you don't have to pay Adobe for their egregious licensing or subscription fees or whatever. But I grew up in a different time. Just for context, I bought the original big box Unreal Tournament in 1999. That's right, as in the first month it came out. And I grew up playing it, a lot. My family had it in rotation. It was a LAN party staple, and I really thought gaming was going in a certain direction growing up. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that it really didn't go in that direction. And I've seen a lot of younger players being exposed to just extremely awful gameplay and predatory schemes within these video games. So I thought I would literally make a map that was similar to something I would have grown up playing back in the day as a way to give back. No one played it, but you can see I model all these things myself in this level, and it's there if you want to try it and give me your opinion. But I grew up in a different time. I'll show you guys some games that I grew up playing. You can pause it and take a look. This is some of my childhood collection. I have good taste. I'll say that on record. It's not a secret. But just so you know that I know what I'm talking about, I will offer up my Mount Rushmore of FPS shooter games. Let's start with Unreal Tournament for reasons which I've already said. It's an amazing game. Next, we'll go with Doom because it should have been first, but we'll give the egos of the Johns a bit of a rest. Next, we'll go 1998 to Half-Life. I don't really know anything that I can add that hasn't been said already about this game, but it is fantastic, and all of the mods that spawned are amazing. And last is Quake 3 Arena, the greatest multiplayer FPS shooter of all time. But taking a look at this artwork here. If this is not AI generated, then this is embarrassing. Here's an arrow that I made in paint that I literally just put there so you can see how bad it is. I don't even care. Look at how stupid this looks. If this is actually someone made this, then they should be ashamed. Like, I'm not even joking with you. And then go to this crap. Look at this. All right, a lighthouse. Look how terrible this looks. What is this? What is that? Would the water not overflow into that? You cannot tell me that an artist signed off on that. There's no possible way. If they are, they're blind, and you should fire them because they're not good at their jobs. Why are you paying the money? Seriously. I'm not even trying to be rude here. That's embarrassing. Like, literally embarrassing. All right, let's take a look at another one. All right, look at this waterfall. Oh my God. Look at this. How many points of perspective is this bullshit? Seriously. What is that? The water goes over top of the trees after going down the mountain? Okay, guys, I'm not going to mince words, all right? I've already said it. I grew up in the greatest generation of gaming. These are the types of games I grew up playing, like Unreal Tournament, a game that was made by a team of people, as in a group of people. All right, let me repeat that for Tim Sweeney. I already wrote it on the forum, so I know you guys read it. But it was made by people. The people at your studio, as in the people you paid a paycheck, who had families, who went home at night to other people and probably talked about the work, who had influences of their own, who contributed to what you now have. Okay? Look, I'll say it with my full chest. If this is the direction that Tim Sweeney is taking Epic Games, I am embarrassed to have ever supported him and his team in any way, shape, or form, and I will not be doing so moving forward. And I would fully recommend that if you have any self-respect, you do it for yourself as well, because dignity can never be taken from you. You have to give it away.